The girl calls the woman by name. The woman questions who the girl is. And she responds that she is the woman's daughter. And she says she looked for the woman for a long time. And the woman questions who authorized the girl to come to her and say that she is her daughter. And she comments that if she didn't want to raise the girl, it was because she didn't want to. Because the girl is the spitting image of her father. And she feels disgusted just thinking about that man. And just being close to the girl, the bad memories and anger come immediately. And she adds that she doesn't want any proximity to the girl. The girl says she understands. And the woman says she didn't even want to know if she was still alive. And he doesn't even care if she's okay or not. Because she already has the family she wanted, and she didn't want to have the girl as a family. And she asks if she came for money. The girl says she just wanted to meet her mother. The woman says she already met him. And the girl gets frustrated. And she leaves with her head down with it all. The girl throws the test on the floor. And the woman says she is still rude and throws trash on the floor. The woman continues sweeping the front of her house, normally as she was doing. The doctor appears and greets the woman. She says she couldn't talk to him. The doctor says she had to come in person, as it is important. She asks if it's about her son. And the doctor says her son has leukemia. And he says her son's blood type is very rare. And he says none of them have the blood to donate. And he comments that her son has a blood type that is very difficult to find. And the woman wonders how she will find it. And she says she needs his help. The doctor says they need to do the impossible, but beforehand, prepare for the worst. The woman says that her son is the most important thing in her life. And the doctor tells her to be strong. And he says goodbye to his wife. The woman is crestfallen. She goes to the paper that her daughter, who she didn't want, threw on the floor. When she picks up the paper, she is perplexed. And she realizes that the blood is compatible. And the woman leaves to go talk to her daughter. The woman stops the car and answers her cell phone. The husband questions what happened. And the woman says she received a visit from the doctor. And she says he went to take some information about his son. And she tells her husband that her son has leukemia. And the woman adds that to make matters worse, finding blood to donate will be very difficult, as the blood type is the hardest to find. And she says her old husband's daughter showed up. And she is compatible with their son. And when she showed up, she mistreated her daughter to leave, and is now looking for her so she can apologize and see if she can save her son. And at the moment, only this daughter can save their son. And she says goodbye to her husband. The woman approaches her daughter. And the girl questions what she is doing here. And the woman asks to talk to her daughter. And the girl says that her mother was completely ignorant and rude to her. And the woman says it was all a surprise, and she didn't imagine this could happen. And she says she was nervous. And she apologizes to her daughter for the way she treated her. And she reacted that way because she only remembered her father, and it was nothing because of her. Because the girl's father left her when she was pregnant. And since she was young, she couldn't imagine how she was going to manage all of this alone. And that's why he had to put her in the orphanage, where she would have a better upbringing. And now he really wanted the girl to forgive her, for the mistake of a teenager who was lost and scared and alone. And now that she is older, she has managed to have a family, and the girl has a brother. And she says her brother is sick, and he needs her help. The girl laughs and says that now she understands why she came to her. The woman says to listen, and comments that her son has leukemia. And she says her daughter is the only one compatible with his blood type. And she says that she really needs her daughter to do this, so that her son has any chance at life. The girl says she has nothing to do with the woman. The husband appears with the son. And the woman tells her family that this is her missing daughter. The woman's son says he always wanted a brother or sister. He hugs the girl. The woman's husband greets the girl. And the girl is quite thoughtful about it all. And the girl says she has nothing to do with this story. The woman says yes. The husband excuses himself and says he is going for a walk with his son and leaves them both comfortable to talk. The woman says she needs her daughter now. The girl says she has a son, but she never had a daughter. And she was very clear a few minutes ago. And she has nothing to do with this story. The woman asks not to do that. But it's no use. The boy thanks his brother for at least trying to see if he was compatible. The brother says the important thing is to try. The boy says he will keep trying. And his brother says everything will be fine. And his brother says he needs to go, because his shift starts soon. The woman wonders if it will take long for him to wake up. The boy greets the doctor. And he says the surgery was a success, and everyone is relieved. And the woman comments that she really wanted to know who the donor was. And the boy says it's true, and he wanted to thank that person. The doctor says the person only left this letter for them. They thank you. The boy asks what is written. And the secret donor was her daughter. And it says, "Hi Mom, I loved knowing you had a brother." And the little boy proved to be an innocent person and has nothing to do with the two of them, and she hopes he gets well soon. The woman tells the boy that it was her daughter. He asks if it's serious. The woman says yes. He asks where she is. And the woman says that her daughter has already left. And the boy says that the woman should have valued her daughter. And they are both happy that their son is okay.